into the night. The city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on. Open your eyes and see the people chanting.
Got the River Wolves from the Romp, and we got Tanuki from the Shrine coming in here tonight. It's gonna be a match.
Yeah, seems like it is. I believe Tanuki from the Shrine was one of the first teams that I casted against another team. So this is going to be really interesting. If I'm correct, and it is people that I have casted before. But let's go ahead and say again. We are getting into it. I'm trying to find where you put the. I'm losing my brain. Okay. Yep. Why is it not typing? There it goes. All right. The Adahuda has attacked. All right, here we go. And not a whole lot of time that we have to start getting the stats to talk about for both teams and the players themselves.
We can breeze through them really fast though. We got River Wolves
Okay.
at 15 and 13, the Tanuki at 18 and 10. The stats are pretty even across the board, although Tanuki have more goals, more assists, and more saves. So Tanuki do look better all around, but anything could happen on stream. We know that.
Anything could happen, absolutely.
I also want to point out that the Tanuki are actually the reigning champion team from last season for the Tier F prospect. So that is great.
Wonderful.
That's gonna be a tough matchup for the River Wolves, but again, anything can happen.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and tell them that to go, and we can go ahead and get this started with the River Wolves from the Romp versus Tanuki of the Shrine.
Getting underway, we have the River Wolves in blue and Tanuki in the orange. A prospect match for the second match of Sunday Night RSC. Let's get it rolling as we go to GFC-RAIDER, who gets it to the middle, but it gets blocked away by Bieles. Kitty Meow Meow now off the left corner, and prospect is a tier that is 2 tiers above amateur. So based off the last matchup, you're gonna see people who are a little bit faster, a little bit more controlled, can shoot the ball on target faster. This is gonna be a fun matchup to watch. It's Lone Wolf on the blue half, tries to get it to the middle, but blocked away by Raider. To the middle. Yeah, Kitty Meow Meow up. Tries to take it to the corner. Tries to bounce it to the middle, but does not make the touch there. Raider pops it up. No one's there to follow up the shot. Oh, DJ misses though. Die Hard to the middle, but no shot comes in. Wolf was able to get that clear. Wolf has the opportunity now, but it goes to the right side. DJ tries to pop to the middle. No second man once again. Kitty Meow Meow pops it to the middle, shoots it. Might be on target. Last man was caught flat-footed. And Kitty Meow Meow gets the first goal for the River Wolves. So, just over a minute into this first game of the prospect match, Die Hard goes up, tries to go for a double tap. Oh, just barely misses it. Follow-up from Raider off the crossbar now. Another follow-up not going in. Raider with the follow-up shot. The pressure, shot after shot after shot, eventually goes in. Raider gives the River Wolves a 2-0 lead. Well, it's just, there's nothing you could do for the Tanuki defense. It was just, what can you do when the shot is just post after post? It's just, the aggression from River Wolves are too powerful, but off the kickoff, DJ Z gets Tanuki on the board and brings it within one.
I am back. I had a bit of a coughing fit. I had to go grab a drink, but whew, the amount of energy in this matchup is already very high, and Raider coming in for a double. Not quite able to get it, and he almost saved it himself. Lone Wolf pulls it out, and GFC-RAIDER bringing it back around in, and Die Hard trying to make a shot, but DJ's is there. I believe that was DJ's, or was that Bieles saving that? I cannot tell. They're moving too fast right now, and GFC-RAIDER trying to come in for a shot, and just a bit outside, and Lone Wolf getting it all the way down.
Oh, shot on target. Oh, DJZ can't follow up. Two players commit for that follow-up shot. It still doesn't go in. Did he? Ooh, DJZ just blocked that touch from happening.
What a block indeed, and it is back and forth. You might as well call this ping pong league with the amount of times that they can put it back and forth from each other's sides, stealing it from each other, faking one another, and the powerhouse of hits and a big 50 up top in front of Orange's side. DJ is bringing it down to the ground, trying to keep it a little under control, but it gets stolen from him for all of his efforts. And Lone Wolf making a tactical miss. And Kitty Meow Meow. I actually read that right. Kitty Meow Meow. Yeah. Oh, and GFC-RAIDER bumping DJs into the ball, putting it further on the blue side. Oh! And all's fair in love and war. DJs comes back around and demos the player that bumped him, and an eye for an eye, or in this case, someone's entire face for an eye with a demo for a bump. And Lone Wolf puts it there, but Kitty Meow Meow is there to save it just in the nick of time.
Yep, now it goes to DJZ. They're trying to pre-jump that touch, but DJ just puts it straight to the ground. Now DJ, out of boost, but puts it on target. Die Hard is there to make the save. A Lone Wolf tries to get it to the middle. GFC is there to reach him, but Bieles makes able to turn around. Ooh, Die Hard barely gets a touch, but still dangerous. Bieles can't make contact. Still a deadly spot for the River Wolves, but they're able to get out of it. Kitty Meow Meow, nice flick. Gets over one, but the last guy, Bieles, is there. Now it takes the ball. Tries to get past one. Can't do so, as GFC-RAIDER will take it. Off the corner. Tries to maybe take it himself, but the shot is denied by DJZ. Lone Wolf takes it now. Tries to send it across, but two River Wolves were waiting for him there. Die Hard tries to pop to the middle with no boost, so Bieles will take over. But off the corner, tries to read the bounce to the middle. Is Lone Wolf there to finish it up? He can! And it's a tie game with less than 30 seconds.
And Lone Wolf being a team player by taking a pass from Bieles out of the corner. And looking at this, the stats being in favor of Tanuki. On those stat sheets we had to look at the very start of these matches was, like you said, anything can happen. And, oh, the threat was there by Bieles, but the defense was too strong.
Final 10 seconds now, as a goal could happen. We might have a 0-second goal, or this is going to overtime. Kitty's trying to make that happen, but DJ says no. He might try to hang it happen, but no. The ball will touch the ground. Overtime in game number 1.
That's right, and Bieles bringing it back into Orange's corner, straight out of the kickoff into this overtime for game number 1. You just said that. Never mind. Everybody knows it's game number 1. But Die Hard coming back around out of the corner. Kitty Meow Meow coming forward, grabbing the ball. Die Hard popping it up over a defender, and giving a big touch right there. GFC-RAIDER is not able to get the angle on it. Get out of there. Kitty Meow Meow doing a big 50 against Bieles.
Big demo. Big demo coming out, but the River Wolves were not able to capitalize on it. Now DJ Z grabs boost, has time, goes in the air, beats one, air dribbles it! And Tanuki will take game 1 after this stunner of a play.
What a carry. Let's watch that again right here. DJ is just carrying it through, over, around, and under opponents left, right, and center to make the goal in overtime and secure the win for Tanuki, bringing it 3-1 in this first game, with DJ Z on top of the leading the scoreboard as MVP with 497 points, 2 goals, 2 saves, 5 shots. And let's not ignore Die Hard MMA with 6 shots from the River Wolves, putting the pressure on Tanuki's defenses and almost coming out on top with it, with that kind of pressure that he was putting on him.
Yeah, and River Wolves, they recently actually traded for Die Hard like a couple days ago, actually. So this is still a fairly new roster that he's a part of, and it's showing out here. Competing against one of the top teams and bringing them into overtime. Like, the River Wolves are definitely still in this series, even with Tanuki winning this game 1.
That's right. And I was talking about the speed and the energy of these matches, and it was 38, 39, 31, 37, 38, and 30 for touches across the board for everyone. So many touches for everybody, and it's just the high pace, high octane, if you will, of that first match. And I hope there's a repeat of that every time, because that was awesome to watch. And Kitty Meow Meow up, trying to get the redirect and waterfall it down into the opponent's net. But some tactical misses going on here. Die Hard putting it over the last defender, and it's open. But he can't get the angle quite on it.
Well, that was such a close opportunity. Might be another one. Raider 50s it, tries to get it in. Now it's just a lot of River Wolf pressure. Die Hard tries to pop it to the middle. Gets under one. Gets a good bounce, but nobody was expecting that bounce. Now Bieles will take over. Off the ceiling. Tries to get a second, but no. GFC-RAIDER will bang it off the orange back wall. Is there a follow-up? Kitty Meow Meow's there, but Bieles will save the Tanuki from giving up a goal, especially after that demo on the goal line.
Yeah, the demo, that was a powerful demo. However, not the it just missed that je ne sais quoi, if you will, because there was one other defender right there. You demoed the wrong guy. as some would say when I make demos in casual matches or solo queues.
Oh yeah, solo queue. What do you expect?
Yeah, let's all be honest. We always demo the wrong person. It's probably the person that demoed us earlier in the match too, and absolutely out of spite or vengeance. And speaking of vengeance, nope, never mind. I thought it was. I thought that was a rematching of the individual that got demoed and the demoed him. However, I was incorrect for a moment. And GFC-RAIDER putting it onto Tanuki's goal. However, Bieles was right there to save it. Kitty Meow Meow centering it. Lone Wolf saving it just before a River Wolf. I'm sorry, a Lone Wolf. A River Wolf could get there to make the shot. And a big pinch going away from Tanuki's. I'm sorry, going away from the River Wolves' goal. And a close one there. A good save from the River Wolves right there. And a pop up really high, and that's gonna come down. And Bieles is just a bit outside. And if anybody knows what movie that is from, chat, why don't you go ahead? Somebody take a guess on that, and let me know if you know what movie that's from. When I say just a bit outside. And I'll give you a shout out, maybe. Not sure if you're the first one to say what it's from. Oh, well, there it is. Mr. Underpants. Very good job. Major League. Yes. Wonderful. I like interacting with chat because chat is my MVP in the chat. All the time, every time. No others are above him. And DJ is going to save it from Die Hard, putting a shot onto Tanuki's net. And Bieles going to save it from the straight shot from, who was that? GFC-RAIDER that made that shot. And Kitty Meow Meow is going to steal it from Bieles, keep it on Tanuki's side. However, a little bit of a 50. Woo! Kitty Meow Meow Goomba stomping the life out of somebody over here. Let's watch this again. And Kitty landed on Jay. DJ getting his face smushed by Kitty Meow Meow's tires. For who was it that put that in? Was that Die Hard that put that in? Or was it GFC-RAIDER?
That was Raider that put it in.
That was Raider that put that in? All right. A likely story. However, I think the Goomba Stomp was the key moment in that play. Or at least something interesting to watch.
But now the Tanuki's trying to get revenge, and it's in the blue half. But now they lost that scoring opportunity as Die Hard goes to the ceiling. Jumps off, but no, can't do much with that. DJ Z actually trying to get a shot across. Bieles clears the way to DJ Z. Good connection there. DJ Z trying to get it middle, off the corner. Is there a follow-up coming to the mid? No, he can't make contact. Under, though, is Lone Wolf. He's trying to follow up himself. A nice bump there, but DJ Z was not expecting it, it looks like. Now Bieles to the right corner. Rolls back to a teammate. DJ will put it to the middle. Final 10 seconds, and River Wolves have a lead. The GFC-RAIDER is trying to make sure that lead stays as a lead. As contested middle, no! DJ Z barely gets the save, but it doesn't matter. River Wolves take game 2.
That's right. River Wolves are going to take game 2 and putting them at 2-0 over Tanuki right now.
It's 1-1.
If I'm correct. I'm sorry, 1-1. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong thing right here. I was looking at GFC-RAIDER's goals. What am I doing? Oh, I have a voice. I don't have any eyes. So, looking at this over here, game stats, and the spread of touches has actually shifted a whole lot. Tanuki dropped down in the amount of touches they had, and it showed in this with being a 0-1 match. 26, 25, and 25 touches from Bieles, DJs, and Lone Wolf, respectively. However, GFC-RAIDER coming out on top as the MVP of this game with 335 points, 1 goal, 1 save, 5 shots, putting the pressure on, and 3 demos in that match with 39 touches. All over it. And now we are looking at game 3 to see who can get this tiebreaker and get to 2-1 out of the River Wolves and Tanuki. And let's go ahead and let them know. Never mind, they already know. They're already there. I'm behind. I don't know what's going on. I just work here. And if I got paid for this, I might do it a little bit better. Hint, hint, wink, wink, cough, cough. So DJ's bringing it away from Orange's side, Tanuki's side, excuse me. And, Bieles bringing it off the wall. Redirect from DJ's. It's a little too high to get anywhere for the, putting it out, and GFC-RAIDER is back far enough to save it from going in. He did not overcommit on that one.
Die Hard.
Oh,
ground double scoring opportunity, but it got just saved by Bieles there. Bieles a little awkward in front, but GFC-RAIDER will clear it away. I think he tried to just throw the defense off, try to give it to a teammate. Die Hard bangs it on target. DJZ's there and blocks the second shot. Good opportunity, but because the River Wolves are staying on offense. The ball hanging in this orange half. Bieles doesn't make good contact. It might be a shot, but no. DJZ follow up from Raiders though, and that's gonna be the first goal for River Wolves in this game 3.
I thought Die Hard was gonna be ode saving that. I'm gonna call it an ode save. I thought Die Hard was gonna be ode saving that, and that would have been shameful. But he didn't. He drove out of the way and was able to keep it from bouncing back out. Get this game 1-0. River Wolves over Tanuki. And we are back in the action now with Bieles going with a tactical miss. And an airborne demo right before Lone Wolf bangs it right towards River Wolves' goal. And DJ's is there to keep putting it back as Tanuki was trying to get it out away from, River Wolves are trying to get it out away from their goal. And it's back over on Tanuki's side. DJ's putting the pressure back on. And Lone Wolf taking the shot behind GFC-RAIDER. Raider cannot backflip, back up, or back in the trunk up fast enough to get a save on that off the right-hand post. What a shot to put this game 1-1. I'm sorry, I got that pause.
My brain just went. It's a little interesting. It's a little confusing to see Lone Wolf not on the River Wolves. It feels like he's not meeting his purpose. But I mean, he's on the other team, and he's making it known that he's a Lone Wolf and not a River Wolf.
That's right. Oh my God! Big pitch for Bieles.
Bieles, ooh. I thought Raider was not going to expect that, but he somehow did off that bounce. Now,
for a second, I thought that pitch was in.
Yeah, for a second, it looked insanely accurate. Shot on target. Bieles, what a save from GFC-RAIDER. Die Hard.
Going for the bump.
Yeah. Team Meow Meow wide open. Net. Everyone committed. Nobody was back. Kitty Meow Meow just walked the dog. And it's 2-1 for the River Wolves.
Might need to rename the Kitty Meow Meow 360 no scope. Coming off that wall with the recovery off that wall, aiming the car down so that they just. Oh my goodness, Bieles almost own goaling. But he faked it. He faked the shot against his own goal to give him false hope. I just had a little birdie in my ear say false hope, which very, very accurate terminology. But DJ's DJ is gonna do the same thing, but be successful straight into the Riverwolf goal.
What?
And Russ, Russ, the producer, gave that comment of the false hope, and that was funny,
That was me.
sir.
No. That was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah,
No,
that
I
was
thought it
me.
What? I cannot tell
said it
y'all's
so-
voices apart.
I said it so softly, you couldn't tell.
Right.
Right.
Don't speak softly like that anymore. I think you're Russ.
My fault.
But
Anyway,
let's not forget Russ, the producer,
got out.
who makes all of this possible. So Russ, we thank you. We who are about to cast salute you.
Yeah. Because of
But,
this, you're able to see you all are able to see this match as you are able to see DJ pass across, but no shot there. Die Hard's gonna block it. Corner bounce, pass to the middle. Lil Wolf taps it away. Over to Bieles, maybe, as he didn't expect the tactical whiff from Kitty Meow Meow. Die Hard tries to catch it and put it up the wall, but did not manage to do so. Low 50 coming out. Kitty's gonna take it up the wall. Has some time, flicks it forward. Oh, it's an own goal! Bieles with the redirect. Honestly, what a great shot.
That is the. I mean, if it were his teammate that touched it before him and it were into the opponent's goal, that would be the play of the game. That would probably be the play of the series. Right there. That redirect was things that GCs dream about, I think. I don't know because I've never been a GC and I probably never. But I don't dream about those things because I know I can't do them.
DJ,
DJ! No, DJs! Oh, he lost it right at the last moment, bringing it right over to the Riverwolves' goal, which would have tied the match up
Riverwolves
3-3.
The Riverwolves were sweating at the end of that game, but they do end up winning the game number 3. It's 2-1 now in the series for the Riverwolves, and it makes you wonder: with all these games being so close, is it going to be a 2-2 series, or are Riverwolves going to get the series win despite having a lower record?
I am not sure, because all fairness, right now, Tanuki has a fire underneath them, and they don't want to burn anymore, I would imagine. So, it's hard to say. But Tanuki has every reason to not let the Riverwolves come out on top in this last match. However, the Riverwolves have good reason to come out on top in this last match. To come out and win it 3-1. So all you've got to do is let it go, let it play, and let these guys get to it. And just a real quick point, Die Hard MMA had 59 ball touches in that last game, which, an amazing amount, and 0 goals. However, the pressure, right? That's the amazing thing, is you can put pressure on an opposing team, and that will do things for your team to be able to come out on top. And we are starting off this match number 4, game 4 in this series. And right now, GFC-RAIDER with a little bit of a breakaway over on the Tanuki side. Kitty Meow Meow getting it straight over. They're hitting the head. And oh no, it is right at the goal. Riverwolves goal, and Tanuki DJs made the shot, and Bieles did the tactical miss for the 2 at the goal of the Riverwolves. And that ball just trundled in. Bounce, kaboom goal explosion. And here we go. The next one, GFC-RAIDER is up and away. And
Ooh.
what a close moment right there.
But
You
there-
can't get
oh,
any
right there.
closer other than making a goal like Die Hard MMA just did.
Great pass from Kitty Meow Meow, beats the defenders, and Die Hard just has that little bottom left corner
God.
to shoot at, and he did it perfectly to tie the game. We're not a minute in, and it's already starting to be a slugfest.
Oh, yes. And the bottom left. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. GFC-RAIDER's up for the double. And
Oh.
he misses, but Die Hard is there.
No.
Puts it on the Athena bar. And here we go again. One more time. The nail biters. Oh, Lone Wolf is up after the pass from DJs,
Woo.
but it's not there. Bieles putting it off to the sidewall. And GFC-RAIDER going to try and clear it out. Kitty Meow Meow is up with the touches and can't get the ball or Bieles away. Bieles demoing somebody in the backfield. I didn't even see who it was. And DJ's putting it over the last defender's head. I got to watch this replay to see who that was that he just embarrassed and demoed at this. And I didn't even see it that. I think it was Die Hard.
Yeah,
Was it? It was Die Hard?
I believe so, but Bieles was able to just clear the runway, and so then DJs just said, all right, I'll pull out
Yep.
the protractor, and made that angle shot happen to give
Oh.
Tanuki that lead. But that was
Man
a
had
little
the
passing play here in the midfield. It might end up working
Oh.
out off the post.
Oh,
But up DJC, that's blocked as well. A little pass play in the midfield almost worked out to give
Ooh.
Tanuki a bigger lead. The pressure's still mounting though, as finally Die Hard will clear it out and just relieve that pressure. Pop that bubble. GFC-RAIDER to the middle. The shot opportunity off the post again. Bieles to GG's. Tries to get it back, but
Oh.
whiffs. Actually, I mean, sorry.
What a
Tactical
ghost
fake.
touch.
Lone Wolf shot on target.
Oh.
He's the last defender. Tanuki 3-1.
My goodness, Lone Wolf. What a shot. Let's watch that again right there, right over GFC-RAIDER's head. And he had to look through his sunroof to see that one. And now, oh, once again, GFC-RAIDER and Lone Wolf on the kickoff. Talk about salt in the wound. And it's over on Tanuki's side. Lone Wolf putting it up towards the wall, and it waterfalls down. Kitty Meow Meow was up and ready for it, and it went downwards, and Kitty Meow Meow causing a little explosion over there on the opponent's side. I believe that was Die Hard that Kitty demoed. If it was, we're gonna have to change the name to Die Easy or Die Moderately, because Die Hard just doesn't seem to fit when you get demoed that much. But who am I to say? I'm not the one playing. So, Kitty Meow Meow trying to clear it out from there, and a bump from that, but Die Hard is there. Just put it out in the corner, and DJ's 50ing it, put it off the sidewall. GFC-RAIDER putting it over Bieles' head to put it onto Tanuki's side, and DJ's getting it cleared out before a Lone Wolf, not a Lone Wolf. Golly, that is messing me up. A River Wolf can get there, and DJ's put it there. Die Hard is there for the save. That was completely on target. Lone Wolf. Oh no! What a flick by DJs. Let's watch this again. Lone Wolf with the pop there, keeping Kitty Meow Meow from touching it. And then DJs just flicks it a little bit to the left, keeping GFC-RAIDER from making any touches on it.
Yeah,
Unless that was Die Hard that did that. I can't read that fast. I
yeah,
don't even recognize things right now because it's going around so... The energy in these matches is just almost too much.
yeah. Raider got bamboozled on that play, but the Tanuki, they're trying to make sure they keep this series to a 2-2 as they're losing this series right now, and it is looking likely as they are coming alive in this game 4. The Wolf Tries to get past one. Gets past two somehow. It's diehard. Dangerous ball. As Bieles tries to get a shot, but it doesn't happen. Team Meow Meow with a little redirect. Pass to Bieles now. Oh, blocked away. DJZ tries to do something, but leaves it for Bieles. Goes back to the back wall. Diehard, not the best touch. A shot opportunity, but Kitty is there for the save. But the pressure is still mounting. But Lone Wolf does not make contact with that. Bieles demoed for his efforts, but manages to get it over the midfield, and there's a miss coming from the defensive side. Could be opportunity, but no. Still the blue half, but there's still no more goals happening at this
10
moment.
seconds left.
Final 10 seconds left. Ball popping to the middle. GFC-RAIDER. It's all but over now. Tanuki looked great in this game 4. They saved themselves. It's a tie series, but end up with a 2-2. Tanuki take game 4.
Coming out with a 2-2 tie in the match. And, I mean, Tanuki showed up. 607 points put up by DJs. Hey, 6-7. So, again, it's June 7th. 6-7, 607 points. DJ's just celebrating the day. That's all it is. But coming out with that MVP with 3 goals, 8 shots for all of the pressure on that River Wolves defense. Lone Wolf, 338 points, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 shots, 21 ball touches. Bieles, 242 points, 1 assist, 2 shots, 1 demo, 27 ball touches. And let's look at GFC-RAIDER over here. 41 ball touches, 250 points. However, like I said before, 0 goals, 0 assists, 1 save, 1 shot. There are things in this game that the points system does not take into account and will never be able to take into account. And to all those guys that I solo queue with that say, oh, bottom of the scoreboard, yeah, this is proof right here. GFC-RAIDER, he didn't do nothing in this match. Neither did Kitty Meow Meow. Neither did Diehard MMA. 523 points for Diehard, 278 for Kitty Meow Meow. And let's give it up for all of them coming out with a 2-2 series, River Wolves versus Tanuki tonight.
Yeah, and with this 2-2 series, who would you say is the MVP of this series? Because personally, I am giving it to DJZ. I think he was just a solid, like, all-around figure. Like, even in the losses, he was still, like, making saves, creating opportunities for goals. He was just all around a great player. You could tell based on that 600-point Game 4 MVP medal. And that's my MVP. Who's yours, Boomer?
Oh yeah, I do agree. DJ's was a huge presence. However, from the previous 2 games, I have to go with someone over on the River Wolves. I got to go with Diehard MMA because no matter what, he put up numbers. Yes, he put in the effort. He played around his teammates when he needed to. He played with his teammates when he needed to. He played in front of his teammates when he needed to. He was a team player above and beyond what I saw, above and beyond anybody else on the field tonight between these 2 teams. Not saying that everybody else was not a team player, but I think Diehard just had it a couple notches above everybody else. And he was MVP in game 2, I believe. But other than that, it was the presence points that I like to call them, right? So I'm going to have to go with Diehard MMA
For
for
sure,
my
for
MVP
sure.
tonight.
You can give us. Obviously, this series was so close. You can give it to any of these players, but those
Yeah,
were our
that's
picks.
yes.
And that is the end of Sunday Night RSC for tonight. Earlier today, we had an amateur matchup where Electric Eos 3-1 the Gnomes, and tonight we had a 2-2 in a prospect tier between River Wolves and Tanuki. But catch us tomorrow. We do have some matchups coming up. To start off on Monday tomorrow, we have a veteran matchup between the Drunken Dwarfs from Dwarf Haven and Mosaic Maestros from Art Club. Drunken Dwarves are currently... The Drunken Dwarves are 20-8 in their season so far, and the Mosaic Maestros are 11-17. So a little bit of a one-sided based on the record alone, but again, anything could happen on a stream match. And then the second match is going to be a prospect matchup between the Backflips from the franchise Inconveniences and the Merchants from the King's Court. And that's going to be a spicy matchup because the Backflips are 19-9 and the Merchants are 18-10. So they're two of the best teams in the tier. So it is going to be great. It is going to be exciting to see where these teams head for that match.
Oh, absolutely. So that is going to conclude it tonight. Thank you, chat, for all of your presence. Thank you, Russ, for making all of this possible. Thank you, K-Flip, for being in the booth with me. And thank you to me for not completely embarrassing myself by unplugging my mic this time, which, yes, it did happen the last time. But thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight and watching these two teams go head-to-head, duke it out, and duke it out they did. So that's about it.
That is right. So that is all from us. Once again, with Russ producing and Boomer Knock in the booth right next to me, I am K-Flip, signing off. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.